Coming at you from the Gear Closet in Austin, Texas, this is Reasons You Should Not Buy the Hasselblad X2D in 2023. First reason is build quality. Here's a rant I recorded on this topic recently. The shutter button's a little wonky, it's kind of loose, and the biggest thing is that the lenses do not fit tightly on the body. I've gone through 3 of these. I returned 1 to Hasselblad, more on that later, and this will be the second one I'm returning to B&H, and the lenses don't fit tightly on the body. This one is the best of the 3 that I've had. It's just a little bit loose. The first one I had that I returned to Hasselblad, there was a good 2 centimeter wiggle in the lens. But for a camera this expensive, there should be no wiggle in the lens. I bought the Panasonic S5 II recently. That doesn't have any wiggle between the lens and the body. All my Leica cameras do not have a wiggle between the lens and the body. Canon and Nikon do not have a wiggle between the lens and the body. It's nuts that a camera this expensive would have such a quality control defect in its cameras. Second reason is color science. Hasselblad's color science is legendary. However, on this camera, it just feels a little overcooked and digital. Here are some examples. Don't get me wrong. The color science is beautiful on this, better than most consumer-grade cameras, but it's not the same nuanced, fine art, sort of flat but still deep Hasselblad color science, true color science that I have become used to. I feel that Leica now is the brand sort of carrying forward that fine art color science. The third reason I would not buy a Hasselblad X2D in 2023 is focus issues. 1, the autofocus is still not that great. Even with the addition of phase detect autofocus, it's quite slow. Here's some more rant on that topic. Is that the phase detect autofocus doesn't work that well. It is an improvement over their last camera, the X1D2, but that's because the X1D2 was absolutely terrible. This is just kind of terrible. This is still way slower than any DSLR from like 2016, 2017. Like the Nikon D850 would smoke it. The mirrorless cameras now are just a whole other level. This really can't compete. For that reason, also not really good for professional use or in the field. If you're doing anything with moving subjects that you can't totally control, it's just too slow. Even with models, I found at least that I was often missing just a millisecond of the shot. The expression started, but then it was already fading away by the time you got this focused and you could take the shot. On top of that, the manual focusing experience is still also not very good. Can I get focus peaking? The last reason I would not get a Hasselblad X2D in 2023 is customer support. It's my understanding that the H6D line has been discontinued by Hasselblad, and they're no longer to support it with new parts and repairs. That's a real problem for me, so I'll be selling that system. Similarly, the support from Hasselblad has totally fallen off. Here's some more rant about that. I bought the camera as soon as it came out. I put my pre-order in. It came about 30 days later. I was very excited. I'm pretty sure I got it in the first run of cameras. I got it before any non-professional YouTuber got it and put up a video. I was so excited, and the lens was practically falling off the camera. It is now February 17th when I'm making this video. I still haven't been refunded for the camera that I returned. I had to go back and forth with customer service, and it's only been about a week or 2 before I definitively got an answer that they would refund me for this totally broken, totally defective camera. It's really sad for me to see because in past years, being a H6D 100 user, the customer service was great. You could talk to someone on the phone. They would walk you through whatever your issue was. They were quick to fix things. Now, when you call Hasselblad, they tell you to email them. They don't even pick up the phone. I understand that this is in part because they were moving their customer service facility from New Jersey to California, but still, have one guy answering the phones and emails. That's nuts. They are fully moved into California now, and they are still not responding quickly and not really being helpful. I finally got one helpful guy who's working on my refund, but I still have not been refunded. In sum, the X2D is a phenomenal camera. It is so close to being an absolutely perfect camera. So close. But for the reasons I listed in this video, unfortunately, I'm going to return this to B&H and I'm exiting the Hasselblad system completely. I'm going to be purchasing a Leica medium format camera in the next coming days, and I'll make some videos about that. I got some S5 video content I wanted to do before that. So like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think. Am I making a horrible mistake getting rid of the X2D? What do you think about Leica medium format? I've tried Fuji. Should I try anything else? Let me know. And thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.